Late goings of this third period of play. For those of you just tuning in now, better late than never. It's a 4-1 game to this point. And now he angles it across to Sale. Shot! And he snags that one with the glove. Seattle's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. And they'll start with possession. Scores! And they roll back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Oilers get a hold of the puck off the draw. Feeds it on over to Nugent Hopkins. Dishes it off. Denied by the goaltender. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Seattle's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Makes the save! The Kraken have possession along the boards. And he takes the dish. Skates to the crease, and there's the save.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not...
Well, talk about finishing up strong here.
Well, this tilt is a result of the first two periods. They've both been playing with an edge and a chip, and have exchanged some words, too.
Well, you don't see two goalies dance like that too often.
Yeah, the distance that they have to travel to get one another. I'm not sure if they're more tired from that or from dropping the glove, the blocker, and going at it. When the fight started, the fans erupted, and then all of a sudden the tilt went the road team's way, and it got awfully silent in here.
Seattle's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Here's a chance. Makes the save. Grabbed along the board by Winterton. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Shot! And he catches that one with the glove. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Winterton's ready for the draws. They would continue to try to kill off this penalty. Approaching the final minute of regulation. Gets it out of his own end. Here's a race for the loose puck. The Oilers gain possession. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the face-off. Winterton's got it. Now they'll...
Aggressive nature of this PK unit. They jumped, they attacked, and they got the puck. They found a way to cash in and convert on the opportunity.
Seattle's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Moves the puck along the half wall and makes the save. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. And now he moves it to Nugent Hopkins. Here's a shot. Oh, he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Stevens slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. Seattle's won the draw. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. The Oilers carried along the wall. Puck grabbed by Hudson. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Fires it, and one last save. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Seattle's possession game was off the charts tonight, so that was impressive.
Well, yeah, I mean, look at their time in the offensive zone, and that's because they were making good decisions with the puck, and it's often that first pass that gets you out of trouble. And
halfway through the preseason. Rook, you've been doing really, really well in practices and scrimmages. So I'm going to give you the starting role tonight. Go out there, excel. Remember, they don't score, they don't win. Rookie, you've been a strong addition to our club. You're doing some things really, really well. Others need improvement. What we'd like you to do in these last few games is to finish the
You had a great camp. You worked real hard. Unfortunately, the numbers aren't going to work in your favor. We're going to send you down to the AHL, but this is all part of your development. It's an extremely tough league down there. You got to work hard and continue to build your game, and there's no doubt for me or anyone else in the organization that you're going to make your way back up.
Hey, I heard you didn't make the main roster and you're getting sent down to the AHL. That's completely okay. A lot of young players start there, and there are plenty of great players that have worked themselves out of it. Just keep working hard and you'll get called up in no time.
This early season evaluation period is really important for you. There are going to be opportunities to go back to the NHL at the end of this period, but it's Congrats, you're going up to the NHL. The backup role is all yours. We need you to work hard, stay consistent in practice, so when you get that opportunity to play a game in the NHL, you're going to be ready and have the teammates' trust.
Okay, everyone, we only have time for a few questions, so let's get started.
The market can't stop talking about this press conference that you've called. Let's drop the suspense. What do you want to tell these fans? Wow, I think a lot of your fans will be shocked. Can you give us more insight into why you've taken the extraordinary step of requesting a trade? Obviously, a lot goes into requesting a trade. When you look around the league, is there a particular team you want to play for? Before we wrap up this press conference, do you have any other comments to add for the fans in this market?
That's the end of our question period. Thanks, everyone, for coming out.
Listen, we have to have these kind of conversations behind closed doors. I know you're frustrated with this situation, but at the end of the day, I'm not trading you. You're too important to this organization. There's too much value in you to be here. So you're going to have to put your head down. You're going to have to...
It's certainly not the worst thing in the world having a solid start to the season, and I'll take this over players struggling. I do know there's more in his game because we're now into the 10, 12 game mark. We're getting deeper into the season, and we get to this stage.
With everyone here, why don't we get started? You're up first.
Congrats, you're starting in goal tonight. That's amazing. How does this feel? It's got to feel pretty good. Do you think this means you're going to be the #1 starter going forward?
Okay, that's all we have time for. Thanks, everyone, for your questions, but we have to wrap up.
Congrats on your first win between the pipes. That's a huge milestone. Keep working.
was just calling to let you know that it's that time of year where coaches start doing their evaluations, and I think this is a fantastic opportunity for you to really prove to them that you're an elite player on this team, and you...
It's a tough day. We're going to be sending you to the AHL today. Keep your head up. Keep a positive frame of mind. Take advantage of the chances you're going to have in the AHL to play more, to be ready to take the step back up later in the season. The season's really moving along here in another evaluation period, which will give you the opportunity to prove to us and the coaching staff that you're ready to make the jump to the NHL. Your game is not quite ready to make the jump to the NHL. We like your process. We like how hard you've been working, but there's still another gear in your game that you need to find. We're approaching the midway point of the season, and this is a great opportunity for you to prove to us that you're ready to play in the NHL. You're going to be evaluated extremely heavily here in the next few games. Go out and play hard. Congrats, you're going up to the NHL to be a backup. Go to the NHL, continue to work hard, make your teammates better, make yourself better every single practice, and take advantage of any opportunity you get.
I'm not sure I can go as far as saying he's an unsung hero from the team, because sometimes unsung heroes need to be at a higher level, but like the fact that he's consistently showing up and helping the team and doing the things the organization and coach wants out of him, I think that's very encouraging. And when you add these types of players to your team and the stars of the guys that take you to that level and make you a contender, but you need guys like him to become a winning team.
We have time to tackle a couple questions, so why don't we get started here?
The market can't stop talking about this press conference that you've called. Let's drop the suspense. What do you want to tell these fans? Excuse me for saying this, but this isn't the first time you've requested a trade. What do you think is preventing the club from moving forward with a deal? Obviously, a lot goes into requesting a trade. When you look around the league, is there a particular team you want to play for? Before we wrap up this press conference, do you have any other comments to add for the fans in this market?
And that brings our Q&A period to an end. Thanks for participating.
You talking publicly about this trade is making my job a lot harder and devaluing you as a player on top of it. It's really detrimental. I know you're frustrated with this situation, but at the end of the day, I'm not trading you. You're too important to this organization. There's too much value in you to be here.
Well, we're getting late into the season. Evaluations never stop. So I'm just going to let you know that under the next couple of games, I'm going to be evaluating you very, very closely. Show me what you have.
I've got an interesting one for you. A water filter company wants to sponsor you. Listen, you're an athlete.
There's value in having players that just do their job and get to one shift to another and don't hurt their team. And that's what you can say about what he's done so far. It's not the most exciting, right? We're not sitting here and talking about a star-level performance, but the fact that he's contributing in his own way, the fact the coaches are happy with what he's done, that to me at least means he can be somebody that can be part of the squad moving forward.
Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to send you down to the AHL today. It's later in the season. Every play, the spotlight gets a little bit brighter, and unfortunately, we haven't got enough from you lately. Go down to the minors, get your game back, and be ready for a chance to come back up.
Hey, it's no secret your play's been slipping lately, which is why we've been moved down to the AHL. And with that, you know, these sponsorship deals, they kind of get put on the back burner. A lot of these companies, they're not interested in it.
We're getting closer to the end of the season, crunch time, and this is a huge opportunity for you, this evaluation period. We're really looking forward to you taking another step to be able to really help. Great news, you're going up to be the NHL backup. You've had a great run of hockey here, 3/4 of the way into the season. Really important time of year for goaltenders to make big. This preseason is very important for you. We expect you to play in the National Hockey League next season, but it's based off your performance here in camp. It's not your first time, so you know how competitive this camp will be, how thin the margin.
As we reach the halfway point of the preseason, I'm really happy with what you're doing. You're spending time with the coaches, you're taking extra shots, you're really, really taking it all in. As such, I'm going to move you to the... We're in training camp. We've been working hard. I want you to consider that you're giving me your best effort for the remainder of this training camp. Work hard, dig deep, show me every tool that you have in your toolbox. Let's get them.
Well, for those of you just joining us, better late than never here in the late stages of this third period. Calgary's holding down a 4-3 lead in what has been a barn burner tonight. On the attack along the boards. Here's a chance to the middle. And it carries off a twig in front of the net. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Perry. Great reach with the post check. A shot at the empty net. Scores an empty net goal.
You're trying to push and create something with the extra attacker, and you know that you get the extra advantage, but unfortunately, it doesn't work out. It goes the other way.
Moves the puck over to Pacioretty. The Flames take it from the side. And some smart heads-up defensive play by Kako. Seattle's got the puck against the half wall. Quick feed to Uyghur. Now over to Coronado. Across the line and on the attack. Quick shot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And there's the buzzer. 60 minutes have been played, and we are still tied. Let's go to overtime, and we'll do that next here on EA Sports. Who's walking away with the W tonight? Overtime should give us an answer, and they're ready to drop the puck. All right, get your sudden death OT pools going. Get your social media predictions. Overtime is underway, people. And we've got a fight.
Yeah, the physical engagement here has been off the charts, and the discipline has to maintain itself, but a good toe-to-toe fight sends a message.
This place going wild after watching two goalies who haven't been near each other all night go at it, Cheryl.
And equipment flying. Usually you have someone else stand in for your tender and stand up for them and protect them, not two goaltenders going at it.
Cadres won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Takes a shot. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
That's an unlucky bounce as the shooter is driving in and just sees an opening, but unable to convert as it goes off of the pipe and out. Padres
scores! They take it in overtime!
Well, you had a great camp, but unfortunately the numbers aren't lining up, and we're going to have to send you to the AHL. Now, you know the league's really tough down there, and we want you to continue to develop. Continue to get yourself better on a daily basis, and there's always an opportunity to come back up.